For this week, we are going to learn about multiplication concept. But what do you mean by multiplication? When we say multiplication, it is putting together groups of objects with equal number of elements. Again, it should have equal number of elements to use multiplication. Let's have this. Can we use multiplication in this set of objects? Yes, we can use multiplication here because each group has the same number of elements. How about here? Can we use multiplication to find the total number of fish? Yes, we can use multiplication. There are 5 groups of 3 fish. We have the same number of fish in each group, so we can use multiplication. How about in this example? Can we use multiplication to find the total number of hearts? Oh no, we cannot use multiplication. Why is that? Yes, there are different number of elements in each group. In the first group, we have 5 hearts, and in the second group, there are only 3. They have different number of elements. Remember that in multiplication, they should have the same number. Now let's go back to this given example. We said a while ago that we can use multiplication to find the total number of bottle caps using these figures. Now, how are we going to use multiplication here? We all know that there are 3 groups of 6 bottle caps. In the first group, there are 6 bottle caps. In the second group, there are 6 bottle caps. And in the third group, there are 6 bottle caps. So how are we going to write the multiplication sentence? Here, we write first the number of groups. There are 3 groups. Times the number of elements or the number of objects in each group. In this sense, there are 6 bottle caps in each group. So, we have now 3 times 6 equals how many in all? There are 18 bottle caps in all. So, the multiplication sentence is 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Class, let's remember that we are multiplying here 3 and 6, and that is what we call the factors. The numbers to be multiplied is what we call the factors. You understand? And the product, we call product the answer in multiplication. So 18 here is the product. Do you understand? Class, it is helpful to remember that when writing multiplication sentences for whole numbers, the largest number goes at the end after the equal sign. Okay? So, how do we write the multiplication sentence again? We start with the number of groups, then we put the multiplication sign. This is the time symbol. Then the number of objects in each group, and we put the equal sign. This symbolizes the total. And then the product or the total number. Or we can also use starting with the number of objects in each group times the number of groups. So we have 6 times 3 is equal to 18. It's just the same. Even if you use 3 times 6 or 6 times 3, it will give you the same answer, which is 18. Now let's have the second example. We have here 5 groups of 3. So let's start writing with the number of groups. So 5 times the number of fish in each group. We have 3. And that is equal to, how many is the total? We have 15. So the multiplication sentence is 5 times 3 is equal to 15. Or we can start with the number of elements in each group, which is 3 times the number of groups equals the same, 15. You understand? We already know that multiplication is putting together groups of objects with equal number of elements. Another is multiplication, that is a repeated addition. How do we say so? So let's have the same example about the battle cups. So if we have 3 groups of 6 battle cups, that is 6 plus 6 plus 6, and that is equal to 18. And since they have the same number of elements, we can use multiplication. How are we going to do that? First, we will be putting as the first factor, we will be writing the number of times an addend is repeated. So ilang beses na ulit si 6? We have 1, 1, 2, 3. So we write 3. And then the second factor is the repeated addend. Ano yung inuulit mo na addend? 6. So we write 6. Okay, so we have now 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Another one, 5 groups of 3, that is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 15. In multiplication, we write first the number of times the addend is being repeated. So we have how many times? We have 5. Times what is the addend? 3. So 5 plus 3, that is equal to 15. That is how you write multiplication. Okay, I hope that you learned something today. See you in class. Bye!